Hello and welcome to this video in which we will talk about 5 key points to help you develop self-discipline. Self-discipline is just like a muscle. The more you exercise it and use it, the stronger it becomes. It's also critical not to set unrealistic expectations in the outset. Set simple goals instead, and gradually increase the amount of difficulty over time. You'll get better the more you practice. Subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. To begin establishing self-discipline, follow these 5 steps. 1. Establish a goal. Begin by concentrating on just one goal in order to improve your self-discipline. For example, you might wish to begin practicing every evening or reading one leadership book every week to improve your talents. You can even develop self-discipline by setting little objectives like concentrating on a task for an hour without reading your messages or avoiding bad foods for one day. Remember that the greatest method to acquire self-discipline is to start small. As your discipline improves, you'll be able to apply it to additional aspects of your life. 2. Determine your motive. After you've decided on a goal, make a list of the reasons you would like to attain it. Make an effort to state these reasons in a good light. So, rather than saying, "I want to exercise 3 times a week to lose some weight," say, "I want to exercise so that I can play with my kids and work productively." Rather than stating, "I want to do this task so that I can accomplish my objectives, receive praise from my boss, and feel content with my day's work," say, "I want to complete this task so that I can accomplish my objectives, receive recognition from my boss, and feel content with my day's work." You'll find it much easier to complete a task if you write down the reasons why you want to do anything. 3. Identify potential roadblocks. Now you must identify the barriers you will most likely encounter while pursuing your objective and design a strategy to overcome each one. Create a plan to mitigate each obstacle once you've identified them. You could, for example, do the following. Make time in your day to devote to reading. You may read during your lunch break or while waiting for your children to come home from school. When you want to concentrate on reading, turn off your phone. 4. Get rid of old habits. We're typically trying to break a bad habit and replace it with something more useful when we're working on self-discipline. Changing a habit that is related to a specific time of day or routine, on the other hand, can leave a gap. If we don't substitute that habit with something else, its absence will stand out much more. If you're attempting to avoid purchasing online during your lunch break at work, this is a wonderful example. Because you're likely to be online for 20 to 30 minutes at a time, this terrible habit undermines your focus and attention. 5. Keep track of your progress. Pay much attention to how you're feeling as your self-discipline improves and improves as you work on it. You may feel liberated, joyful, proud, and energized. Consider keeping a diary to track your development and write down your self-discipline goals. This highlights the positive adjustments you're making in your life and provides you with a record to look back on to see how far you've come. Your self-discipline will improve over time, and you'll be able to apply it to a variety of situations.